I won't get into the details. I changed some streaming settings and it screwed things up, or it may have screwed
Radiant
things up, and I don't
pick.
have time to double check it now. So we've got Shadow Shaman and Viper banned out this time, both heroes. But I think caused a little bit of upset on to Fuck Team White last time. So by Fuck Team White last time.
10 seconds remaining.
Oh, Crystal Maiden, not seen her in
Dire
the SCL,
team pick.
in any of the SL games I've watched yet. So Crystal Maiden, really like her. She's got her ult Freezing Field. It does a huge amount of damage in an area, but it's a channeled ability, so it
Radiant
can be
team
interrupted with a
pick.
stun. Quite often you see her picking up a Shadow Blade or a Blink Dagger to at least initiate after everybody's stunned. So not initiate, to join the fight after everybody's stunned.
Radiant team ban.
Oh, one of my favourite picks for any game in leagues, Invoker, because he can be played so many different ways. He's got more spells. He's probably got as many spells as the entire enemy team has. I forget exactly how many he's got. I'll take
10
a look once we
seconds
get into the
remaining.
game. But he's got an insane number of spells.
5 seconds
Shadow
remaining.
Demon, not really one I play. He can be really annoying
Reserve
with
time.
his disruption, which creates illusions of the people that he disrupts. It takes them out of the game for a little while, banishes them
Dire
for 2.5
team ban.
seconds, and when they come back, 2 illusions of them. But you can use that on himself or the enemy team. So you can use it to avoid damage
Radiant
if he
team
wants.
ban.
Silencer definitely good. Possibly a good pick up against Invoker, depending on what sort of style Invoker's going to go. Obviously, you don't want Invoker to be playing spells too much, but
10 seconds remaining.
if he goes Forge Spirits, if the Forge Spirits are already up, there's not really much.
5 seconds remaining.
You're only going to half cripple him.
Reserve
There's of
time.
course time in the global silence right, because it only lasts for 7 seconds once it's maxed out with Scepter. Dazzle again.
Radiant team pick.
Obviously FTW loving Dazzle here. Two big team fight heroes banned out by unidentified new players this time. Perhaps they're going to be trying to avoid
10
FTW
seconds
getting
remaining.
a good team fight.
Weaver.
Ooh, Weaver,
Dire
another
team pick.
really annoying hero to kill. Weaver's ult, time lapse, lets him go back in time 5 seconds. He regains whatever HP and mana he had then. So you can beat down on him and reduce him from full to 1 HP. He casts time lapse. Immediately he's back on full HP, as long as it took you less than 5 seconds. The trick with Weaver is to kill him stun him and kill him before he gets a chance to do it. But
Radiant team pick.
if you commit everything to try and do it and you fail, you're going to have committed everything. He's going to be coming back on full health, and he hits really hard with his third ability, Geminate attack. It gives him an extra attack every now and then.
Dire team ban.
Clockwork, really nice teamfight hero. You can dive in from 3,000 units away, get somebody else to spot for him, spots a squishy target, hooks into him, cogs him,
10 seconds
hits
remaining.
his battery assault, which does damage to people around him, and usually if he's picked up a
5
target,
seconds remaining.
whoever's with him is going to die horribly, and there's nothing his teammates can usually
Reserve
do about
time.
it. I imagine he'll possibly be looking to pick off Dazzle before he gets a chance to use his
Radiant
shallow
team
grave.
ban.
Dazzle's shallow grave being another really annoying ability in the game, because you can have a really hard hitting carry who's effectively dead. He's on 1 HP and taking damage over time, and Dazzle can save him with shallow grave. And
10
that carry
seconds
can
remaining.
keep on fighting. I've had some lovely games with a really good Dazzle before when I was playing
5
Spirit
seconds
Breaker.
remaining.
I had a team fight that was completely one-sided. We should have lost it, and I got 3 kills
Dire
while
team
under
hit.
shallow grave as Spirit Breaker, And after that, I got enough lifesteal to heal me back up before they could.
Radiant
Yeah,
team
they were all
pick.
nuked out anyway. Really, really good ability. Really annoying. Got Leshrac coming out again on FTW. No puck available this time. Lycan and Tinker banned out by FTW again. Maybe they just don't like playing against those two heroes.
Zeus.
Ooh, Zeus. One I've not seen for a little while in SCL. Really, really like Zeus as well. He's really nasty to squishy heroes like Dazzle, because he can just hit you at any time. It's really, really horrible. When you know you're low health, playing against Zeus and playing against Invoker, really, it can be really unnerving to know that if you're low health, you could be about to die. Really hope this one goes a little bit longer. I want to see some carnage this game. Not that I'm biased, but I like to see a lot of heavy team fighting. It's much more exciting. Slardar pause the game. Okay. So no smoke this time, I don't think. But we got both sets of wards out. Let's see if we've got smoke on the other team. I like teams that go for a early gank. Oh, only one set of wards, I think, on unidentified new players. It's unusual for a tournament game. Maybe they feel they don't need it. Leshrac already got a ward up here, so he's going to be able to spot for ganks going. Also be able to spot if Clockwork comes forward. I think Clockwork may be going to be soloing, and we're going to see a
30 seconds to
bot.
battle.
Both teams just trying to. I think so. FTW just trying to spot for the ward, I think, here, and UNP calling to go check it.
The battle begins.
And here we go, game on. We're going to have a fight over a regen rune of all runes. Something you really don't want to waste time with. I do think that rune should be... It shouldn't be able to spawn at the start of the game, because it's completely pointless. Oh, we might be going to lose Shadow Demon already. Oh, Weaver's going to chase him down.
Blood.
First blood, 48 seconds into the game. Really thought he was going to get away then, but looks like Weaver may pay for this. But Crystal Maiden there with a stun to save him. Slardar takes quite big damage for that. I don't think that's going to be enough damage from Silencer, but certainly going to keep him out of play for a little while. Dazzle obviously hit him with the Shadow Wave immediately. Don't think it would have taken him down anyway, but might as well get Slardar back in and farming. Can't believe that first blood less than 50 seconds into a game. It's unfortunate for Shadow Demon there getting caught out. That's got to really help UNP's confidence this game. You've got Leshrac versus Bristleback in the top lane. Let's say Leshrac again. I would imagine he's just going to go straight up same build. Clockwork, I don't really play Clockwork a great deal, but he can be really annoying to play with because he can just appear out of anywhere. The 3,000 range on his hook shot, it's just unreal. Then you get stunned and he can cog you, and by the time you saw it coming, you're already dead.
Incoming!
Okay, when did that get? Surely that's been there for a while. I'm sure that was placed at the start. Maybe not.
My congregation
Looks like it was based on the duration, but Zeus coming in. Zeus coming in to help out already. He's got plenty of mana and decent amount of burst damage already, but he's got to get a kill though to make sure he's not wasting time. Not going to be able to catch everybody in the right position though. He's going to just be wasting time. He's only got a few seconds of his invis left. This is going to be time wasted by UNP. And they know somebody invis has come up. I don't think they were just looking for the ward there. I think they realised maybe he got an invis rune. He's missing from mid. Zeus wants up. He may be able to catch him. Invoker though. Plenty of burst damage coming out from Zeus. No regen left on Invoker, but I doubt Zeus will be able to kill him. He is quite tanky for somebody at the start of the game. Who did we lose then? Lost Crystal Maiden. So Zeus doing some really good harass on Invoker this game. Obviously with his second ability, you know, anytime Invoker comes close, Zeus has got mana, which he's going to while he's got the bottle. He's going to take massive damage. I mean, he's got healed up, but Zeus can burst him down really, really quickly. Zeus got sight on that. Don't really understand why they've not de-warded there. Surely they can see that ward.
Dark light!
Dazzle finally coming up to de-ward. I don't really get why they didn't de-ward it in the first place. Maybe they just didn't spot it in the midst of looking for the enemy heroes and knowing Zeus was missing and worrying about that. But so we may see Zeus try and be a bit more aggressive. Obviously now he's got the illusion rune and the bottle. Maybe he'll save it till he's just shy of level 6. Obviously not.
No.
He's going to run one illusion ahead, try and maybe force out some wasted attacks from Invoker. Invoker really low though, only 415 health. When Zeus hits 6.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
If he gets caught out by a lightning bolt, he's going to be following it up with a Thunder God's Wrath. He's really got to get healed before Zeus hits 6, so he's going to be in a very, very dangerous position. Zeus is going to be able to dive in very, very easily. Looks like FteamW going for a kill now on his silencer. I think they're going to have to back off after that though. You don't want to commit
Radiant's
too
top
much.
tower is under attack.
Dazzle doing his job and getting Shadow Demon out.
Shadow wave!
Slardar taking way too much damage. I think Invoker's realised Zeus has hit 6 now. He's going to have to back up, or he's going to die. Yeah, he's not quite hit 6 yet, but obviously Invoker planning ahead that a lightning bolt and Thunder God's Wrath, and he's dead. No, I've got a regen rune bottom as well. Not something you want Zeus to be getting. Quite a heavy spellcaster here, so you don't want Zeus to be able to spam spells, or it's really going to punish you for it. quite useful with Clockwork being able to reveal enemies to see who's grouping up here. I think he was maybe checking to see if Leshrac had gone bottom after he backed up. This game's still very close, but it does seem that UNP got a little bit more lane control this game.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Uses regen room for gank bottom. Thunder God's Wrath taking between.
Double kill.
3 down for FteamW as well. Excellent gank by Zeus. I think he started the fight then with Thunder God's Wrath. If you know your teammates are in position, that can often be the best way to go. In pub games, you have to use it yourself to pick
Radiant's
up kills.
middle tower is under attack.
If you've got the team coordination, it's good to coordinate and do it at the start of a fight. And just someone asking me when the cast ends. When everybody's dead.
Ownage.
I have no idea when my cast ends. I'm guessing whoever you're watching, I would think about 30 minutes for this game. I'm gonna guess. It seems much more even than the last game. We had a little bit of advantage on FteamW. UNP having laning control, but UNP taking a little bit of advantage now with an excellent gank by Zeus with his Thunder God's Wrath. Looks like maybe he's thinking about. He might think about coming bottom again now. He's got this DD rune. Excellent rune control by Zeus this game. FteamW taking huge damage. The Dusted Weaver is going to back off, but Thunder God's Wrath. I don't think he's going to waste Thunder God's Wrath there.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Is doing some really significant damage to. Oh, he's gonna go down. One more nuke.
Spree.
Hate to lord it over.
That was unfortunate. I mean, Zeus being away from lane so often means he's taking quite significant damage to the tower. It's down to 500 health already. But Zeus.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Giving UNP complete dominance over the bottom lane here. I don't think Clockwork's going to really struggle against Leshrac. He's level 9 already. He can do quite decent damage to him on his own. I think he could probably kill him if he knew he was on his own. He could probably kill him. Looks like they're looking to come around the back now, though. They've got Crystal Maiden here for the stun. I imagine we're going to go for a hook shot to initiate. I don't think they know that Dazzle is here, but I don't think it will matter. Leshrac's going to die almost instantly.
Dominating.
Hookshot used to commit to that. I don't think it was really necessary, but you know, guaranteed kills at this stage in the game are always good kills. It doesn't matter if you don't want to be worrying about overcommitting to a kill. In this stage of the game, you secure it and you get out.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I suspect Radiant may be about to lose a tower for this though, but no way they're going to react fast enough to defend that. So a tower goes down. They get Leshrac
middle
for it.
tower has fallen.
Perhaps not the best trade in the world, but UNP's control of the lanes does seem much better this game. Certainly going to help FteamW though. The extra lane control they're going to get now with
Mega
much
kill.
more gold. Oh, kill on
Killing
Slardar.
spree.
And we were able to pick up the kill on Shadow Demon as well. So that's 2 more going down for FteamW. This is why it's really, really annoying to play against Zeus. Maiden calling out the Invis rune here for Zeus. It's going top. Probably going to use it to go for another kill on Leshrac. Yeah, he's going to sneak up, go for a kill on Leshrac, even though Dazzle's there. There's just too much burst damage coming through. It's going to be 350 coming out just from the lightning bolt. They're chasing. I don't think he's going to catch him. He's going to have to reveal himself by the tower. But enough!
Unstoppable.
One hit from the lightning bolt nearly killed Leshrac and just finishes him off with an arc lightning. And I don't think they may be able to pick up the kill on Zeus for this though, but Invoker's going to go down.
With me.
Dazzle not able to keep him alive there. good move that they took down Zeus there. You really don't want Zeus snowballing, and if he gets to the point where he's sort of Refresher, Scepter, Thunder God's Wrath, he's going to start killing like Dazzle and Leshrac and Shadow Demon from full health if he snowballs, and he gets a lot of early kills. Got a huge amount of sight coming out from FteamW, obviously reacting to the amount of ganking Zeus is doing. Zeus being really, really mobile. That's why a lot of Zeus just sit in the mid lane. They don't really roam. They don't appreciate the importance of hitting somebody with the lightning bolt before you hit the Thunder God's Wrath. Often it can pick you up an extra kill. So I do think Invoker Zeus possibly gonna go down now.
Oh,
Yeah,
tragic.
loads and loads of burst damage. I think if he'd have managed to get one more attack off, Invoker may have gone down, but that's the beauty of Invoker. So flexible, so I mean, with those Forged Spirits, they do hit quite hard. I mean, they hit for 56 on their own. Invoker's hitting for 154. He's hitting really, really hard for this early in the game.
Killing spree!
Shut your trap.
Dominating.
The elements now.
Another kill
A little
for
advice.
Clockwork, but he so
Stay
close to
dead.
going down from the tower. 78 health left. If he'd have been hit by, I think tower does 110. One more tower hit would have finished him off. Smoked up. I think that was just defensive in case somebody came in. Don't really see the point though. He was out of line of sight, so.
Homie in.
Killing spree!
Do feel a little bit sorry for Silencer on UNP. He's really being picked off a lot down in the bottom lane. I do think they seem to be focusing him down. Maybe they're just trying to make sure
Players
that
here.
if a fight breaks out, Invoker's going to be able to get off the Sunstrike afterwards. Sunstrike, one of, you know, it's a global ability. It's one of Invoker's really annoying ones. It is a skill shot, unlike Zeus's Thunder God's Wrath, but when you end up on low health, you know, you fear it. Even if you don't know whether he's got it up ready, you don't know whether you're going to be hit, but you fear
Dyer's
it.
middle tower is under
Zeus
attack.
starting the fight with the Thunder God's
Radiant's
Wrath there.
bottom
I think
tower is
perhaps
under attack.
It might be a bit premature, but Weaver's going to pick up the kill. No, Zeus steals the kill from Weaver.
Dyer's middle tower is
Got
under
Weave coming out
attack.
from Dazzle, so this fight's got to be over
Radiant's
quickly or
bottom
not at
tower
all.
is under
Invoker
attack.
possibly going to be saved by Dazzle. Only just not Dazzle going to go. Dazzle so close. They're going to dive the tower for Dazzle.
Radiant's top tower
Shadow
is under
Demon may have
attack.
defended him.
Mega
No.
kill!
Huh.
Radiant's top tower
So
has
much
fallen.
dive there. I think perhaps they dived a
Dyer's
little bit too
bottom
hard and lost
tower
to
is
Weaver.
under
But 3
attack.
heroes in return for Weaver. Certainly a good trade. Tower going to get some tower damage. We've got Leshrac top though taking the tower. 3 heroes for tower. It's
Radiant's
an okay
top
trade,
tower
but
is under
only if they can
attack.
get back out without taking any further casualties. I'm sure they'd have rather not lost the tower, but if they can get Zeus to snowball, if they can get him leveled up really, really fast, so he's got, you know, he's doing the huge damage from Thunder God's Wrath, it makes it very, very difficult to team fight. If we can take this to the late game on FTW, where the amount of damage Zeus is doing is much less significant, when we're seeing heroes like Slardar with 3k HP pools, then it might be a different story. But it's the question: can we take the game that late? Invoker diving in on Crystal Maiden, hoping for a pick-off. She is. A couple more hits, one more hit, and she'll go down. But I don't think Invoker wants to dive her. Clockwork looking, I think, for the opportunity for a hook shot here. I think he's going to possibly
Radiant's
dive on
middle tower
Leshrac.
is
Pops
under
up.
attack.
Leshrac should go down really, really fast here. He's got Shallow Grave up by Dazzle, but he's going to get. He is going to go down for it. Brilliant use of the blade mail by Clockwork
Killing
there.
spree! Double
I don't think he could have
kill.
got back out of there alive, but Leshrac doing his nuke damage to him with his Diabolic Edict. Damages everything around him, and he took damage from the blade mail. Really good move there by Clockwork. That blade mail really earning its money. But 3 heroes down for both teams.
Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Radiant's bottom tower
and
has
tower
fallen.
gone down for UNP. So UNP, I think, better lane control, but FteamW taking better advantage of when they do get a small advantage in a lane, they're doing more tower damage for it. UNP, I don't think has really done much damage at all to towers this game. Very, very little to all 3 towers. Certainly not a one-sided fight in either direction though. More kills to UNP, more gold to FteamW. Or I would think there is. Yeah, got gold certainly in, not a massive lead, but a lead. 5k this far in the game. It's not insurmountable. Could easily swing back the other way. So we've got smoke coming out by UNP, looking for a kill. I think that they may commit and get a pick up on the Slardar, but they're going to get everybody on FteamW. Dazzle cut with his shallow grave. He's going to get, maybe going to get Slardar out, but he goes down. Shallow grave just not lasting long enough. At this level, it lasts for 5 seconds. Sorry,
Radiant's
at all
top
levels, it
tower
lasts
is
for 5
under
seconds.
attack.
Slardar just could not get out fast enough. He's going to chase Shadow Demon and Dazzle down, surely.
Death.
Both going to go down, I think, because we've got a haste rune on Clockwork. Oh, he's disrupted. And we've got Invoker coming in, so Clockwork maybe going to go down for being too ballsy chasing.
Homing in.
We've got 3 down already on FteamW, though. FT could be quite devastating if they lost 2 more. It would have pretty much guaranteed a tower. We've got Leshrac coming back in to try and defend this tower.
Rock it on.
Slardar now coming in as well. I don't think they're going to be able to defend it. They're going to be very, very careful here. UNP
Radiant's
really,
bottom tower is
really
under
low.
attack.
Yeah, Silencer just trying to get out. UNP really low. They may end up with revenge kills by FTW. Leshrac has gone down really, really quickly, but they're going to have to get out
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
before that happens. Slardar
Dire's
going to give
top
up his
tower
life
is
to get
under
Crystal
attack.
Maiden, though. Not a good trade. If he can get away, it's okay, but no.
Killing
Clockwork picks up the kill on him. But he's got nothing. He's going to go
Dire's
down.
middle tower is under attack.
Reclined.
So 2 for 2 there. See, you get UNP not capitalising on the tower. Null talisman dropped. What? Okay. See, surely FTW gonna push for a kill. Invoker, he's got his Forge Spirits up ready. He's going
Radiant's
pusher
top
build. We've got
tower
a
is under
Necronomicon
attack.
come out from him. He's going pusher build. This tower's going to fall very, very quickly. If UNP don't respond very rapidly to come and defend this, it's going to go down in seconds. They're swinging in, but Weaver, no TP. Silencer does have a TP, but whether he wants to respond, he does have his global
And it's off.
ability. Oh, it's on cooldown. No, sorry, it's on cooldown because it's... Was it cast? I missed that. I think it was. No, it wasn't cast. No.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Quite decent damage being done to Radiant's top tower there.
Killing spree!
Oh, excellent kill of Clockwork with a Sunstrike there. Don't really know what the cogs was about. Zeus got Thunder God's Wrath up though. If he can get a decent lightning bolt in on Invoker, Invoker's going to go down. He needs to heal up really, really quickly here. The Dazzle Poppy Urn charges on him, really trying to heal.
Invisibility.
I may be can, but I'm no ham.
Looks like they're go for a chase on Leshrac again. Leshrac gonna go
Radiant's
down.
bottom tower is under attack.
Got Slardar here as well. How was he? Oh, he had an invis rune, so he's just gonna hide. Be ready to initiate. Looks like the rest of his team are coming in. Looks like he's gonna blink and Slithering Crush trying.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Should be if his invis is gonna run out. He's gonna have to get out of there. Team not here quick enough.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Silencer pinging him out there, but
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
another
Radiant's
tower
middle
going
tower
down
has fallen.
by FTW there. So this is the power of Invoker. With those Forge Spirits and a Necrobook, he can take towers down really, really fast enough. He's got a level 3 Necrobook ready to come. Whenever he gets a few seconds with a tower, that tower is going to go down.
Boom!
Why,
There it
thank
goes.
you.
And it's just pushing FTW's
Double
gold advantage here.
damage.
We've certainly got a kill advantage, XP advantage on UNP, but they're going to have to start taking towers very, very soon, or the game is going to go FTW's way very, very
Dyer's
quickly.
middle tower is under attack.
Really don't want UNP really don't want FTW's gold advantage to snowball.
Dark light.
Huh. Farming creeps with a meteor. Nice move. Chaos meteor. What's that? Who are they pinging at? I think they're still looking for Slardar in the trees. Got to respond really quickly to top this time. We've got Leshrac pushing it. I think he's going to back off. I think he's realised he's too squishy to stay around when anybody turns up. Be really, really careful there. But with two pushers who can take towers down really, really fast, UNP got to be really, really quick to defend the towers. FTW getting lots of sight up in the jungle now. Got to be really, really careful, because at this stage in the game, a lost team fight is going to cost you objectives. Looks like we're going to swing in. Looks like they're going to go for Crystal Maiden, but all of UNP are here.
Dominating.
Crystal Maiden goes down. The global silence comes out. Clockwork's going to go down very, very
Mega
quickly.
Kill. Double kill.
They're going to chase most of FTW really low on health now, so we're going to get picked for kill by Zeus. Thundergod's Wrath has been used, so it's going to be a massive nuke. So looks like FTW going to lose the whole team if Leshrac's not careful. They're chasing him, but they just can't keep up with Leshrac. He's got quite a decent move speed, especially with a phase boost. But surely he's going to go down now. He may be able to get a kill. Yeah, he's got a kill on Silencer and Zeus.
Kill.
Oh, excellent move by Leshrac. Takes down both of them. Really, really unfortunate for UNP there, because if they'd managed to take Leshrac, they may have been able to take a tower for this. That Pulse Nova does huge damage. 120 damage per second. Costs a fortune to cast, but 120 damage per second is massive. For anyone chasing him down, like, it's huge range. It would have been anywhere they were duking around the towers and trees, they'd have been taking damage. So back to pushing for Invoker. If he gets 5 seconds of that tower, it's gone. I don't think he's even going to waste his Necrobook on it. If he gets there, it's gone. With those Forged Spirits. This is what I was talking about earlier about the number of abilities he's got. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 abilities. One of the most difficult heroes in the game to learn because of that, but also one of the most
Radiant's
versatile.
top tower is
There we
under
go.
attack.
3 whole seconds
Radiant's
it took to
top
take that
tower
tower
has
down.
fallen.
3 whole seconds. So we've got Chaos Meteor coming in. Clockwork is going to go down way too fast. They're going to try and save Slardar though, but he's not going to get away. Thundercross Thrash takes him down, and Dazzle goes down a few seconds later. So we're going to have massive kills from both sides again. They're going to try and chase down Evoker. He does go down.
Die with me.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
That's a 3-for-1 that time. Much better trade for UNP, but the question is, can they capitalise on it? This seems to have been the problem for UNP. They've been winning the fights, but it's will they get the kills from it? We've got Crystal Maiden being destroyed by the. She can't kill the Necro, but
Hear no more from me.
that was a massive mistake. They're going to lose Maiden and
To your elements.
lose Crystal Maiden and silence the Necro box. I think that was just a panic by Silencer. Yeah, oops comes out. I don't think he realised. Crystal Maiden knew she hadn't got enough health to survive killing the Necro book. It was. Oh, that was. Points for trying, Silencer. You gave your life that Crystal Maiden may live, and then she ran straight into a member of the enemy team and died anyway. So I think she realised she hadn't got enough health to survive killing a Necro. Silencer obviously reacted with a call in for help. Didn't realise himself that he hadn't got enough health to survive it, and he goes down to the Necro book. I think Zeus pinging out Roche, perhaps worrying about there may be Roshin. So we check it with a flare. Nobody Roshin that yet though. Gonna have another fight down the bottom lane. If you hopefully UMP can. Oh, they're gonna go defensive. Gonna be a bit more careful this time, I think. Hopefully gonna try and take down Dazzle before the fight even starts. He gets blown up almost instantly. So this is, I'd say, UNP's best opportunity now. Let's take a fight that's 4 on 5. They've got 35 seconds left to take a fight. 4 on 5. They've got everyone but Crystal Maiden's ults up, and hers is up in 7 seconds. Never has there been a better opportunity to push. Previously, every time they had an advantage, they lost heroes themselves, or they'd lost almost all their health or something. But they're trying to be a little bit cautious here.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Clearly, they want to be really careful about overextending, but Weaver going to get caught out by Slardar. He's going to go invis, but he will get away there. Really useful ability, that's Sakuchi. Putting in maximum movement speed makes it really hard to catch out. Missed the kill on Crystal Maiden, sadly, but Invoker is going to go down. Clockwork and Silencer down in return. Definitely not a good trade. Team FTW's gold advantage really starting to show now. I would like to think that UNP may have been able to sort of even out the gold graph again. I'm not going to show the gold graphs anymore because I know some of these guys are likely to be watching the game, so I don't want to show at this point how far one-sided it is. Towards the end of the game, we'll have a quick look at the graphs. Not going to take much by UNP. If they can win a team fight at this point, towers are going to fall really, really fast. But it's just, can they hold out against the pushing power of Leshrac and Invoker? Ooh, really ballsy time to be Roshan while they're a man down, but UNP spotted them out, but I don't think there's anything they can do about it. If they're going to respond quick enough, Crystal Maiden is going to go down for that pot shot. She's going to get punished for it. So I don't think Team FTW wanting to commit there. We've got brilliant timing for the Thunder God's Wrath. Takes down Shadow Demon, and Invoker falls a few seconds after. Now we're going to steal the Roche. Surely, yeah, going to steal the Roche here. There's not a lot FTW can do. UNP much higher in health, and they've got 5 of them. There's no way. I don't think there's much FTW could
Dyer's
do.
top
Leshrac
tower
got
is
a
under
huge amount of
attack.
AoE burst damage there. Maybe he could sneak in. He's not doing a lot.
Rashawn has fallen to the
He's going to
Radiant.
try and stun everyone, but he misses it. It's a really hard stun to land, that one. Dazzle's trying to keep Leshrac alive, but he's got to go down. Dazzle's going to go down too, surely. No, it looks like they focus on picking off Leshrac. Not going to manage to chase down Dazzle. Zeus is a little bit quicker, I think, by the looks of it.
Dyer's top tower is under attack.
You're safe.
He's going to... One more good lightning bolt and he's going to go down, but Slardar comes in to save him. Zeus has dived far too far. Dazzle hitting the weave, so Silence is surely going to go down here. Global Silence has gone off, but is that... Oh, excellent kill by Weaver there, taking down Slardar. It looked so close, like Slardar was going to take down Silence, but Silence had not been able to get back in time, so Leshrac going now. Weaver, I think, going to retreat now if he's got any sense. Do you think UNP going for some really risky dives in this game? You know,
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Doing a lot of chasing. Where did the courier go down? I thought that it got out already. Oh well, nothing to be done about it now. Again, hopefully, it looks like they may be looking for a pickup on Leshrac. 3,000 range is just out of range. If he comes too close to that ward though and gets spotted out, he's Clockwork making pay for it. FTW been spotted circling through the woods here. But UNP got to be really, really careful. This game can still go either way. But if UNP aren't really quick to defend, they can lose towers. Oh, nice time with the BKB by Invoker, keeping alive from the Thunder God's Wrath, but he gets picked off afterwards anyway. UNP now chasing Shadow Demon. He's not going to get away.
Double kill.
Burst him down in seconds with the lightning bolt. But we've Slardar now pushing. Not an excellent pusher, but he's got quite a decent wave here, so I think hoping to force... Okay, that's unusual. An ult from Crystal Maiden to defend against creeps. Surely Crystal Nova would have been enough.
Illusion.
Oh well, who am I to comment on team strategy in a tournament game? So Slardar now going to use these to distract Crystal Maiden. Maybe try and bait out her ult. I doubt he was watching the creeps as he legged it. FTW just do not seem to want to push
Dyer's middle tower is under attack.
For nothing. I think they really should have pushed their advantage, and Invoker's nearly back. They are finally going to take a tower. Perhaps the gold
Dyer's bottom
swinging back
tower
their way
has
will
fallen.
really help. But
Dyer's
Zeus
middle
possibly
tower
going to
is
get caught
under
out.
attack.
I don't think he's going to get away. 8 seconds till Thunder God's Wrath will be duped for a few seconds. No. Slardar takes him down with the crush. Very difficult hero to get away from between the Slithering Crush and the Sprint. Global Silence comes out as a fight breaks out in the bottom lane.
Double kill.
And Shadow Demon just not going to get away.
Dominating. Triple
Going to lose Invoker
kill.
too, surely. Dazzle keeping him alive with the heal, but Weaver picks up the kill anyway. With 3 down on both teams, Weaver though taking massive damage from Leshrac. Leshrac's got loads of mana to keep that going. Weaver not going to get away, surely. Crystal Maiden comes in and she's going to sacrifice her life to keep Weaver alive. Very close ooze escape there by Weaver. Such a devastating ability. The Pulse Nova and the Diabolic Edict both doing huge damage in an area. If Leshrac gets a decent amount of Bloodstone charges, so he can keep those on constantly, he becomes an absolute monster. Of course, Pulse Nova, it does 220 damage now. Sorry, once he's got the Scepter, it'll be doing 220 damage. Does 160 damage at the minute, every second. Costs 60 mana. obviously once he gets enough blood tone charges, he will be able to leave that on permanently. I didn't catch what his mana regen is at the minute, so we'll have a look at that in a moment rather than trying to calculate it. Ooh, a bit risky with the courier coming up here with everybody sweeping round. Silence are getting more silence? How much silence do you need, man? So we've got global silence, we've got last word, we can steal mana, yet we still need an Orchid. I suppose he'll be looking to silence Invoker and Leshrac in a team fight. Maybe silence Dazzle so he can't keep people alive with Shallow Grave.
Zap!
It's like perhaps looking to take mid. The mid tower is in deny range, but I think FTW just hoping to leave it as bait, if nothing else. Got a blink in by Slardar. He's going to blow up Silencer almost instantly. Silencer does get the global silence off, so. But I think UNP just wants to back off, wants to play safe. Weaver getting caught out. He is going to get away though, I would think, with his Sakuchi. And Slardar full. Oh, huge damage coming out from Crystal Maiden. She's so squishy, but that ult does massive damage. There's level 3 Necro, but it's going to be a real problem now for nothing Crystal Maiden to be able to do against them. Lots of pinging by, I think that's Leshrac saying push. But I think we're going to lose Rax here.
Radiant
Silencer
structures
buys
are
back, but I
fortified.
don't think there's a lot Silencer could do against the Invoker. Is doing some decent damage to him, but it's not going to be enough, and now he's stuck. He is going to go down for this.
The silence is broken.
Radiant's middle
So
tower is
Invoker-
under attack.
Oh, why, thank you.
No Forged Spirits by the looks of it, but all we've got to defend now is Crystal Maiden. I don't think she's going to be able to do anything. She's going to throw her life away if she stays here. Invoker going to
Mega
Sunstrike kill on her.
tower
She
is
threw her life
middle
away to
tower
defend
has
those
fallen.
racks, and no racks defended.
Radiant's middle barracks have fallen. Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
So UNP there losing the mid racks. Oh, the Clockwork diving in. I think he's going
Radiant's middle
to
barracks
trying to
have
go for a
fallen.
kill on Invoker. I don't think he's going to get it. He's just going to have to back off, and he's going to go down for trying. I think UNP is starting to get a little bit rattled now. That was, yeah.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
And Leshrac taking the bottom tower in the middle of all the chaos. Leshrac taking another tower down, pushing FTW's gold advantage. It's going to be very, very hard for UNP to come back from this now. Still, certainly I would think they've got an XP advantage, but the gold advantage starting to spiral. If we take a quick look at the net worth of Invoker, 20,000 net worth. He's a clear 4,000 ahead of Weaver, the best on UNP. It's nothing really that devastating though. I mean, the Team FTW are higher, but there's a good mix in here. Zeus certainly showing how much he was ganking and getting kills with his Wrath at the start. Trying to work out if FTW have just not noticed this, or they're leaving it for bait, or they just don't care. Ooh, diving in through the back of the Roche pit. Gonna go for a Roche, which I don't think UNP will have spotted out. They could guess it and go for flare, but it's going to be way too late. Only 8 charges. Yeah, they've guessed it, and they've checked the flare, but they're not going to be able to get in there anywhere near quick enough. Roche is going to go down, and then we're going to have an unstoppable Invoker, I would think.
Roshan has fallen to the Dire.
Not good for UNP. This game is going to go on the next fight. If UNP don't win this fight, I think FTW going to plough through them. If UNP win this fight,
Rock it on.
I think they're going to be able to dramatically even out the gold to the point where they've got a very good chance of winning this. Invoker calling go top lane. I don't think they want to go for the obvious, you know, push up mid. If they're going to push up, they want to be getting something a little bit more for it. Obviously, all of UNP was sitting there waiting for it. There's mid will, of course. Now he's got mega creeps. It will push up itself. You've got standard creeps hit for 26. Mega creeps, on the other hand, if we can find some still alive. Mega creeps hit for 50. They've got 795 health, whereas a standard creep only has 600. So watch how much quicker the radiant creep wave falls. Done hardly anything to the dire creep wave, look. So that's going to push itself. Now FTW can sit. They could sit and farm for ages now. They could just farm happily, push their advantage further and further to the point where UNP just cannot win a fight. I think that's what they may be thinking of doing. They're going to split push. They're just going to push their farm advantage to the point where they don't have to worry anymore. I mean, they certainly have more map control at the minute. They're certainly going to be getting more XP and gold. But Clockwork diving in, trying to go for a kill on Leshrac. He's going to get the kill, but he's going to go down for it. Burn damage coming out from the meteor. Surely he's going to go down. Quick bolt, and he survives. He walks away. Excellent pickoff by Clockwork. That was a very ballsy move, but excellent pickoff. Forced FTW into retreat and lost nothing for it. Perhaps going to get a little bit more map control now. These mega creeps just pushing up and up and up, forcing forcing UNP to defend. They're trying to get out, trying to get a bit of farm, but
incoming.
Slardar drawing on the map. Push top. I think he's like, we don't care about mid anymore. We've got megas. Leave that tower. That tower, if it goes down, so be it.
And it's off.
I think we've got Weaver out farming still, but hopefully he's got a TP ready. He's got a TP ready to come back. UNP getting ready to defend. We've got the hook shot ready. It's only got a 40-second cooldown now. It's maxed anyway. We can get a good hook. We've got Thunder God's Wrath coming out already. Big damage to Slardar, but he's got a BKB. He's not going to go down. He's going to get away. Crystal Maiden is going to go down very quickly with the Chaos Meteor dropping just in case she got away, but she was never going to get away anyway. Invoker is there. He's got an Aegis. He can be super ballsy. They're going to commit a lot to kill him, but he's just going to come back. They are going to get... maybe going to get a kill on Slardar, but no, he's going to get away with his sprint.
Killing spree.
Shadow Demon's going to go down. They might be able to get... Invoker's out. He's gone. Team FTW, I would call that a lost fight for them. 2 for 2 in an Aegis. I think definitely a wise move backing off as soon as it was not going their way. It was probably not the best thing. It would not have been a good idea to sit around and be ballsy and hope that they could turn the fight back in their favour. And at the end of the day, they got a tower out of it. They've still got an advantage. Team FTW not having to worry at this point. They've got a farm advantage. They've got a gold advantage. They've got map control advantage. There's no point being risky. FTW, who I think going back to split up, just picking up some farm while they wait and see I think they're certainly being patient in this game. I think they're concerned if they lose a fight, they know they're going to lose objectives. If they lose objectives, they're going to start if they lose objectives, they're going to start losing. They're going to start losing the fights more easily. I think it's still a very close game in terms of team fight.
There it goes.
One mistake from either team at this point. It could swing either way. Is that? Evoke has another. What? Oh. Interesting.
Incoming.
Has he really got that much gold? I really hope they engage within 6 minutes. I don't want them to have been spotted out by UNP just because it's on stream.
Dazzle!
So they're pushing hard into the top racks now. I think they're going to be looking to take racks from this. We've got the Necro books coming out. Going to go to work.
Dominating.
But Shadow Demon falls in a blink of an eye. We've got Thunder God's Wrath just been cast. Massive damage. Slardar goes down. We've got nowhere they can push up with Crystal Maiden's ult going off. So 3 deaths just for Clockwork. Maybe also going to pick up a kill on Dazzle. Dazzle's going to go down. Yes.
Unstoppable. Triple kill.
Invoker has got out though. He's going to be looking to go elsewhere and push, but we did lose the ranged racks for that, so I would not say bit of an iffy trade, but never complain when you get a racks. Zeus being pinged out there. I think that was by Slardar saying let's go kill Zeus. But Zeus, I think, just hoping to be a distraction while they take the mid tower. That's the only 2 alive heroes have just TP top. So Zeus is certainly going to go down for do really good damage to Invoker there, but he's going to go down. Well, that gets a tower. Zeus for a tower. His ult was not available, so good trade.
Dyer's middle
By
tower
the time
is
he's
under
back
attack.
up, he's going to have a refresher ult ready. There's going to be 2 towers for
Dyer's middle tower has fallen.
2 towers for Zeus. Certainly a good trade.
And it's off.
No buyback available for Zeus, so perhaps they're going to have to force FTW to be a little bit more. Hope that FTW is a bit defensive and don't want to push it. I think if they decide to push this while Zeus is down, Zeus is doing a huge amount of damage in the team fights with that refresher ult. So Ags and refresher, he's doing 640, 1280 damage to everyone. So 1280, that's Dazzle down to about 3rd health. Shadow Demon with virtually nothing left. Looks like we've got the Dire team. They've been spotted out by the Flare. They're looking to push the bottom lane, but Zeus is up in a few seconds and his refresher ulti is going to be ready. We've got the Necro coming out there and the Forged Spirits. No matter what happens here, UNP are going to take a lot of damage to the tower.
In your face.
Clockwork dives in. I think he's going for the kill on Invoker. Thunder God's Wrath comes out, and again, it's Invoker nearly dead, but he's going to get away. FTW taking a huge amount of damage though. Dazzle goes down.
Radiant's
Weaver is
bottom
chasing
tower
down
is under
Lashrak.
attack.
I think he's going to get the kill on this. Invoker's going to block with a tornado, but you've got to be very careful here. Weaver, I think, overextending a little bit. Perhaps better to come back. And I think he's realised that, decided his linkers has been broken. His team's backed off. Time to get back and just be happy that they turned the push. Took significant damage to the tower, but it didn't fall. And going back in for a fight now, on Leshrac.
Impurities.
So that's Leshrac down as well. Looks like Weaver maybe deciding he's going to push up. Going to go for Slardar. No, certainly. Okay, taking the opportunity now. Get some jungle farm. Although Weaver almost maxed out. He's got... Was it a Daedalus coming soon? He is maxed out. Just gonna have to start buying wards, then make Silence's job a little bit easier. So we may be going for another tower here.
Damage.
While Leshrac's down, that's a huge amount of the burst damage, but we've only got a single ult from Zeus ready because the refresher's going to be down. I think. So Slardar gonna go down, surely, almost there. A couple more hits and he's gonna go. He's down. Dazzle defending himself now, even though he's on full. That's got to have been a misclick. Surely he was going for Invoker. Invoker out anyway. BKB saves him. Got the Necro Books here ready to defend, but
Dazzle.
so Necro Book's going to push this back a bit. UNP doing an excellent job staying in the game here with the gold advantage that FTW had earlier on. Teamfight's starting to go UNP's way, but if this goes even further, Zeus's nuke going to be much less handy. Crystal Maidens, Freezing Field, much less handy. It's all going to then start becoming all down to the carries. Slardar building for push as well. That's something I haven't seen for a while. Looks like FTW going all push here. We've got massive push from Leshrac. He's down to one charge in his Bloodstone though. You can see how often he's getting picked off. Makes Leshrac much less effective. He needs some more natural regen. I think that's why he's farming up now. Looks like we've got a third Roche going on though. Somebody's going to have the cheese here. We're going to have an Immortal Invoker again and somebody with a cheese. It has been spotted out though, they've guessed it. But Invoker is going to back off. Obviously he doesn't know, they don't know how close.
And it's off.
I'm not sure either team could be. Both teams. Trying to draw out where they think the Radiant are, but Radiant are gonna steal Roche.
Roshan has fallen to the Radiant.
Weave has come out, so we've got Weave
Radiant's
going off.
top barracks are under attack.
The Radiant team are going to have to get out here, or they're going to be hammered by the reduced armor. They're going to lose the top racks. They're going to get Roche, but they're going to lose the top racks to it. So Zeus here to defend now, but did he refresh her ult then?
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Gonna lose the
attack.
bottom tower if they're not careful. They're going to be really quickly. Bottom tower successfully defended, but it's on so little health now it can't be denied. But a couple more hits and it's going to go down.
Players here.
Quite like that graphic, by the way. Hope you guys are watching the stream. I do very much like your graphics. Very, very subtle, but it's a very, very close game now. I think UNP are starting to take it in the team fights. It's a little bit more decisively. Still going to be very, very cautious. The odd misclick could send it one way or another, but starting to go UNP's way in the team fights, but they've lost so many objectives. One mistake by UNP at this point, and it's going to be end of game. Whereas Team FTW, much more leeway if they make a mistake, with how far pushed up they are. They may lose a tower, but they're going to have another chance to come back and fight it again. At this point, though, FTW, I think they're just trying to push their farm advantage. They're just farming. Slardar, though, still got a wand, so certainly would benefit from it. Whereas UNP just waiting for... They're just waiting for FTW to come to it. FTW not going to do it. FTW farming both jungles now. Both jungles and 2 different lanes at least. I think Slardar diving back and forth. This is going to be pushing. This is going to be pushing the gold advantage really back towards FTW. I think UNP had significantly brought it back towards their way. Weaver had gained the top spot on net worth, but FTW certainly getting a huge amount of farm now, while UNP are sitting waiting for FTW to come to them. But FTW taking their time. This game possibly going to go to an 80-minute game. Both teams just sitting in stalemate, but FTW just farming away. And I think that's what they're going to continue to do until they're all 6 slotted, and then we're going to see a fight. And just a question of, can UNP win against 5-6 slotted heroes without any extra farm? They are starting to brave it and come out. They must have realised that FTW was out farming. We've got to be careful here. We've got a blink dagger on Slardar, and he's ready to initiate on... I don't think he could kill Weaver, but got to be careful he doesn't get caught out. Looks like this is going to be a game of stalemate for a little while here. Both teams not wanting to push, not wanting to really fight. UNP coming out on top in the team fights, but only just a misclick either way could win or lose the fight. Leshuk trying to get a little bit more farm, trying to push it up, trying to keep UNP pinned in the base. That we may have. Slardar coming, he's going to drop his Necro. Just hope they push it up, I think. Just hope that they make it much harder, you know, force UNP to come up here, commit a lot to defend this. Because with a wave this size of Necros, they have to defend it and burst it down with their nukers.
Players here.
Same for Invoker, just casting his Necros and leaving him to do the work for him. It's not really going to achieve a lot for it other than feeding gold, I don't think. But they might be able to take this tower down. It's really, really low health. If they were to commit to that tower now, they'd maybe be able to take it down. Just a sunshine. I think he's trying to rile UNP now, trying to shake them up a bit. Either team gets caught out, they're dead. Dazzle farming it's really ballsy from Dazzle. This is a matter of which team gets bored first. I do think though, with their map control, UNP starting to push out into their jungle and get some farm now, but I think FTW have been up farming for a lot longer. They're checking Roche. They're waiting for Roche. I think FTW's got the graph is gonna gold graph is gonna be going FTW's way. And in the meantime, they're just going to use their pushing power to keep UNP pinned in their base and just take the time farming. Although Leshrak coming down looking for a little bit of farm. Has he not spotted Weaver? I think he spotted. I think he must have heard the Scoochie and decided to back off. Don't know what he's doing. He's got boots of travel ready, but he's going to get caught out. He's silenced. Surely he's going to try and TP out, but oh, and he's gone. Very, very ballsy move there. If there'd have been somebody with a stun there, he'd have been dead. I think perhaps that might be what they're after, just trying to rile UNP into overcommitting slightly. Rile them into pushing a little bit too hard. Starting to get a lot more farm on FTW now. See if we can get rid of these ones. They do sod all at this stage in the game. We've still got 3 ones on FTW. Even Slardar, who I'd have expected to have a really, really high net worth this game. But UNP go for a push now, just with 4 men. We've got Crystal Maiden back, defending the base.
Incoming!
No way she's going to be up here to help, but 4 men may be enough, because we've only got 3 people here to defend it. They may be able to go high ground here. They've got the Zeus ult ready, which is going to hit everyone. So even if somebody TP's in to defend, gonna lose a tower here, surely.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Clockwork dives it. Is that somebody TP?
Dire's middle tower has
TP'd
fallen.
out to defend the bottom lane, so they're gonna take Leshrak down.
Monster kill.
Silencer's gonna go down though. We've lost Leshrak for Silencer. Leshrak buys back though.
And a return
Not
to form.
really, not convinced that was necessary unless he's planning on TPing to another lane and just continuing the push. No, he's still. That was a bit. Not really sure why he bought back there. I'd say that was a bit of a wasted buyback. We're hoping that he's just going to sit. Just going to continue to farm. Surely that was not necessary. And he's got no souls left on his bloodstone now. No charges. I think he's just trying to bait. Trying to bait UNP out. He's showing his face and backing off. UNP not taking the bait.
Players here.
Going up and harassing him, but they're not chasing him. Yeah, they do have plenty of wards up here, so they probably know he's hanging around. Imagine they're going to wait for Silencer to spawn before they try and do anything. So loads of pushing power on Invoker. Some pushing power on Slardar. Some pushing power on Leshrak. I wonder if they're going to go Necrobook on Leshrak eventually and just go more push. Or if they're going to switch to buying teamfight items now. Don't think it's going to take much. I think they need to be able to win a teamfight now though, because UNP just sitting waiting. Perhaps try and use Leshrak to bait out. Yeah, everybody's sitting around now. They're all gathering up. Although we've got Silencer. That's it. Clockwork dropping the cogs in his own face. Don't
Radiant's
quite know
bottom
why he did
barracks
that.
have
Slardar's
fallen.
about to go down though.
Godlike.
Slardar dives. quite see how he dived that far, but Leshrak going to go down as well. This is surely going to be a clean-up. Shadow Demon going to try and TP out, but
Do it with flair.
he is
Radiant's
out.
middle tower is under
Dazzle,
attack.
no, they're not going to chase it. They're going to just come back and defend, I think. Leshrak down for 105 seconds still. This is going to may give UNP an opportunity to push up now. They've got enough time to defend, regroup, and go push an objective.
Invisibility.
Team FTW got to be really careful now, because every time they commit to a fight and they lose a fight like that, the advantage they got from all that farm diminishes a little bit, and they're starting to get maxed out now. Invoker, certainly, he's maxed out. Could change his build, but he's maxed out and sitting on 7,000 gold. Slardar not maxed out yet, but by any stretch, neither. Invoker sitting really high on the net worth graph, maxed out. Weaver, I would think, is maxed out as well. Holy shit!
Rock it on.
Clockwork sitting here with the cheese. He's going to be really hard to take down with the cheese on. Dazzle falls almost instantly. Leshrak's still out though, so it looks like we are going to see the mid-racks fall. Virtually no damage been done to UNP though.
Barracks have
Are they
fallen.
going to commit? Yeah, they're going to commit. They're going to go. This may be a GG push.
Dire
I don't think
structures
there's
are
a buyback
fortified.
on Dazzle or Leshrak.
Dire's middle
Few more
tower has fallen.
I think maybe 20 seconds is all they're going to need to take the Ancient if they get it.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Shadow
Dire's
Demon
middle
down
tower
and
has
immediately
fallen.
buys back to come back in. Weaver got to be really careful here. He may go down. He's going
Holy
to.
shit! Dire's ancient is under attack.
What the? Help to focus down Weaver and
Radiant victory.
so close. Brilliant game there. I can't believe risking the rapier for a GG. Excellent play by both teams there. Gone to unidentified new players. Good game, guys. Well done. Excellent play. And that's me done casting for tonight, guys. Really hope you enjoyed the games. Really hope you